Dogs are so rude. Hi. Hey, it's KP here, owner of Bourn Beautiful Naturals, the channel you're watching right now. Yeah, hi. I just wanted to come on and make a video to give a little background about Bourn Beautiful Naturals and myself, and sort of how we got started, the story, why am I doing this, all of those kinds of questions. So first of all, let me just get my official line out there. We are Bourn Beautiful Naturals. We are makers of handcrafted products for naturally curly kinky hair and beautiful radiant skin. I'm based in the UK, even though yes, you hear this American accent and boop boop boop. No. I'm originally from Jamaica, where I'll be heading next week, actually. So I have to ask, why is it that you called it Bourn Beautiful Naturals? A highly original name. Ooh, shade. I called it Bourn Beautiful Naturals because it's named after the Bourn Brook near my house, and that's B-O-U-R-N. And I wanted something that conjured nature and water. I'm a Cancerian, I'm a water sign, so that's part of it. And I love the water. It brings me so much peace. And of course, water is really, really essential to just about all of my products, save a couple that are completely oil-based. Okay. And how about you? How did you get started? What were you interested in all of this? Well, Becky, I was a teenager. My mother had been in prison for a few years. That's a whole other story, guys. And I started discovering my natural hair because she put a relaxer in my hair when I was 7. Once we came to America, because she just didn't really, because at that point she was taking care of me, not my great aunt, and she didn't want to deal with it or know how to deal with it. So she put a relaxer in it, and I had a relaxer. And then when my mom went away and I was becoming a teenager and trying to figure out myself and what I wanted, I remember seeing like the little waves and curls in my hair and being fascinated. And I wanted to know, what does my hair look like? I don't remember. So I grew my hair out and cut it all off. I did the big chop when I was 16, and I was natural for about 10 years. And my hair would look fine most of the time, but I didn't understand how to take care of it. I suffered from extreme dryness, what I called a bird's nest, especially around my crown. And so I had to find a way to deal with that. And it took me really, really long time to research and try to find out about my hair. And thank God for the internet, because the second time I went natural in 2010, you know, resources were available. So I started really understanding black hair and its resilience and also its fragility, how to take care of it. How very quaint of you. Okay, but why Bourn Beautiful Naturals specifically? When did you start this and why? I started this because I was a PhD student beginning in 2014, and it was really hard, really stressful. And because I had turned what used to be my hobby, blogging about scandal on Tumblr, into you know, something for my PhD, it became work for me. And I started to stress out about what I was writing and putting up, and I had to have all these thoughts about ethics and blah, blah, blah. So it wasn't the same kind of hobby space for me anymore. So I needed something different. A way for me to relax and to have my brain focus in a different... Rude! And it just so happens that I was still on the quest for the perfect conditioner. I started researching that and how to make it myself. So I started there, and from there I thought, what else can I make? And I just started experimenting and trying things. And about a year went past, and I had maybe a couple of things that I thought I was really good at, and I started to give them as gifts to, you know, people that I knew. And when I would travel and visit like friends and family, it was really nice to be able to give them gifts that I made myself with a lot of love, as cheesy as that sounds. And one of my friends, she was the first person who actually wanted to pay me money after she tried one of my products. It was what's become Hair to Balm. She wanted to use it on her boy's hair. And yeah, so I did that. And so she said, you know, why don't you put together a little package of all the things that you make and tell me how much you want to charge for it, and yeah, so I can try it. So I did that, and she gave some of the things away to like her mom and a friend of hers, you know, who it suited better. And she came back to me and she was like, with feedback from them. And whenever I would meet up with her, she'd ask me, and she suggested that I should really start selling them and turn this into a business. And I really wasn't interested at first, because I thought, I don't know how I can do that, or if I'm going to be successful, or to be honest, if other people were going to think it was worth it. And then it happened with my mother. You know, I sent some stuff for her. My grandmother went to Jamaica about a year ago. One of my good friends came to visit me, and I gave her some of the body butter I made. Come to find out, she really loved it and was like, please bring me more when you come back to the US. So I was starting to get messages really from Black women around me that you're doing a good job. You should offer this to other people. So I decided late last year that I would, and I'm really thankful to them for encouraging me to do that. It sounds really sweet, almost. I almost shed a tear. How about that? Okay, one last question for you. I wanted to ask, what would you say to people who are thinking about buying your products? Why should they buy them? I melted you a little bit. Well, I would say the primary ethos behind Bourn Beautiful Naturals is really being kind to yourself, being kind to your skin, being kind to your hair, and treating those things with love rather than as something you're fighting, right? The gentler you are and the more you treat your skin and your hair with balance, the better off they are. And I've really had to learn this as a person who has suffered with acne since she was a teenager and was only brave enough to stop taking medication 2 years ago, when I decided that everything I put on my face, I'm gonna make it myself. And I did. And so I'm here right now. My skin is definitely not perfect, but I'm not wearing any makeup except mascara and my eyebrow pencil and obviously some lip gloss, but that's it. So I would encourage you to try it if you're looking for a solution that's going to keep your hair and your skin and your body in balance, and well moisturized and healthy and radiant. That's what Bourn Beautiful is all about. So I hope you try it, and please let me know what you think. All right, thanks everybody. Bye.